Alright. It's on.
Taping?
Yeah, it's taping.
Okay, everyone, this is in response to Blossom Goodchild's message that came out on October 14th. I'm going to try to present as many facts that need to be questioned as possible before showing evidence that she's correct. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the cloud patterns in the world right now. What I want is for somebody to give me feedback on how a Photoshop genius can be going in and altering the cloud formations all over the planet, making stuff go like this. I just really want to know how a Photoshop Illustrator could do something like this and make clouds go like that and produce gigantic wisps, circles in our atmosphere, gigantic cuts through the atmosphere, big wisps like this, or gigantic plowing through ocean atmosphere. How does this naturally occur is really the question. How does this stuff work? I just don't understand, A, weather to be manipulated like that, if it happens naturally, or if someone's going into Photoshop and, actually making big cutouts like this. And why would there be so many of them all over Google? Big stuff like this. I've never actually seen weather like this. This is just a picture. I guess it could be anything. Somebody going in and photoshopping it all out and producing, big cloud combustions like this. I just don't understand it like that. How do you do that in Photoshop? How does that naturally occur in the weather? I don't know how it happens. So if somebody can answer that, that'd be like the first place I'd really like to start getting an answer about. And the second thing I want to show you all is, this is one of the oldest pyramids on the planet that's being uncovered. This is the Bosnian pyramid, supposedly 10,000 years old. That's what it looks like. It was covered by sediment over thousands of years. I'm just wondering if anyone has any idea why it would have been created. Much like, the Mayans and the Egyptians and the pyramids in Thailand. I mean, they all relate to the sun, so I'm told by David Hancock. If you watch the YouTube video about lost civilization, you'll see that he's unearthing these mysteries. And let me just see here. I also have Japan has a gigantic pyramid that's underneath the water in Japan. And where did I put it? Alright, hold on. We'll go up into Google and you'll just type in Japan pyramid. Notice that this is done on Friday at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. This is where this is being filmed from right now. And if we go up to images, Japan pyramids, there's these huge pyramids that are buried underneath the waters of Japan. You can see it here, here, here. This was just a simple search off Google. Anybody can do it. Why don't you do it right now? And as you can see, these gigantic monuments, or if it is a pyramid, underneath Japan's water has been submerged. And the last time it could have done that was about 10,000 BC, when there was an ice age over North America. As we know that the ice age broke and produced the St. Lawrence River, and the remnants of all that water are Great Lakes of Canada and the United States. All that water flowed into the world and would have buried monuments like this. The next thing I want to talk about is these weird orbs that are found all over pictures. and nobody's really telling me why they're there. I mean, some people say they're watermarks, but, well, do an experiment with me. Go out tomorrow if you have a bright blue sky, and I want you to look into the atmosphere to the point where you're almost looking out of our atmosphere. Look as far as you can, and at a certain point, while you're looking, your eyes will unfocus to a point where you can see these little tiny orbs, pinpoint dots, flying all over the atmosphere. They're everywhere.